A nearly 600% increase on property taxes. That's the average tax hike on agricultural land in Kansas in a bill proposed by a Leawood state senator.
A new at 641 Action News reporter Shannon Halligan shows us it could devastate the farming community.
The property taxes for these homeowners are much higher than the taxes for the farmland just across the street. But this bill would change that.
First tractor when my dad moved out here in 1953.
Tom Bame's family has farmed the Olathe land ever since. But if Senate Bill 178 passes, it could put an end to that.
How am I going to make it? Because an increase like that is pretty well going to be devastating to your operation.
The bill, proposed by State Senator Jeff Melcher of Leawood, would change the way agricultural land is valued. The proposal would dramatically increase property taxes on farmland.
It's a whole different deal.
Bame raises cattle, grows corn, soybean, and wheat on about 2,000 acres. He estimates his taxes would go from the hundreds to several thousands of dollars.
That would change agriculture dramatically in the state of Kansas if that happens.
Right now, farmland in Kansas is valued by its productive capability rather than the market value. Senator Melcher argues because of this, home and business owners shoulder the majority of the tax burden in the state. The change would generate around $890 million annually. That would help offset the state's massive budget shortfall. It's unclear, however, how much would be passed on to consumers.
I don't know whether the consumer could absorb all that.
But Bame would hope even if it made it to Governor Sam Brownback's desk, he wouldn't sign it.
Sam used to be the Secretary of Ag in Kansas back in the early 80s.
The Senate Budget Committee sponsored this bill, so that means there's no deadline for when this needs to be passed. In Olathe, Shannon Halligan, 41 Action News.